Hi Tom, welcome to Poppies TV. Bitter day out there for you, and a very difficult game. It's a niggly side really, but you handled them rather well.
Yeah, when we went before the game, the gaffer said that they were going to be quite one-directional towards the front man, the pivot man, and I think me and Mullers, we handled him quite well today. They had some very good technical players on the ball, which I think the lads in the centre of midfield, they handled them as well, which stopped them giving the forward tendency for them to give it to the point man. So yeah, it was a good performance. It was a tough, cold Saturday afternoon, wasn't it? But they're the performance that you put in if you want any chance of getting anywhere up the top of the league, really.
Last week you played at Frome, and that was the first game for a while. You played well there, and you were right commanding at the front. It's nice to see someone big and powerful in that penalty area, forcing their goalkeeper into a few errors. What was your version of the goal, the first goal, the goal that was credited to Matthew Stevens?
Can't remember it now. How did it go along? Let's have a look at it.
It looks like that Stevens was running in and the goalkeeper carried the ball over the line.
Oh right, yeah, as he's whipped it in. I think, well, before the game, Rammers, he basically said, we know their keeper from years ago. Well, he was the youth keeper when I was at Tamworth. It could have been about 7 or 8 years ago. And he's a good keeper, but he's quite young. So if you get in and around him, you know how young players can react to those sort of situations. So he said, get round him and let's see what's happened. Obviously, I'm around him, another couple of the lads around him.
Bit of sledging.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the ball's got whipped across. Unfortunately for him, he's bundled it in. I'm not sure if he did get the touch there, but
I have to wait and see that credit.
That's it. I'm not going to take it away from the ball. I'd like let him have that one.
But great to have you here. You were at Kidderminster and Altrincham, which say Tamworth. It must be a little while since you've been out and about. But,
I broke my ankle and I haven't really played since, to be fair. But it's nice to be back playing. Usually, you just mentioned having a big, strong lad. Usually off the touchline, it's a different description.
Yes, we won't go.
we won't go to that.
It's nice to have one of our own.
That's definitely But, it's just nice to be back playing again. I've been around League Two, the conference for years.
And we get good crowds at Kettering as well, who support the team and the players.
And one of my first games. You had Gaza down here, and I was at Ensford at the time.
All right, yeah.
That was a Tuesday night, a cold evening, and I've had some good memories against Kettering. Luckily for me, I've always been on the winning side, but let's turn that round into getting Kettering winning some games now.
Yeah, we've got some more players coming today, and it was nice. Got a few cameo appearances, but you've only been at the club a little while. But what's your sort of thoughts on how things are progressing?
No, it's good. It's nice to be. Well, I've been very lucky to be at another professional club. Obviously, they've had the troubles over the past few years, but they've started to kick on now, and it just goes to show the sort of hard work that people put in off the field. It transforms to on the field. The gaffer's got some good players around. You can see just by the calibre of lads playing out there today, and even on the bench, the sort of quality that we have got. And like I say, it is a tough league. A few years ago, I come on loan to Brackley in this league, and I was lucky enough to get a winners medal. We won the league that year, and just remembering coming and playing against some of the sides, it is a tough league. Yeah. I'd say out of this and the Eversnick North, this is probably more of a footballing league instead of a rough and tumble. But it's nice to be able to mix it with some of the the more physical sides, as well as getting the ball down and playing it. So, like I say, it's a very professional club, and hopefully we can do something this year. Yeah.
Okay, then Tom, thank you very much for coming in. Nice to have you here. Congratulations, and we'll no doubt see you again. Keep those performances up.
Cheers, Bob.
That's Tom Marshall, new centre back. We've got Jim Freeman coming in from the managerial team, and I think there's Craig Mander as well. I think.
Yes, you got a double
act today. Yes, have we got the right?
Yes, and Jim, as they say.
And Jim. So
go on.
One of you sit down.
I'll sit down then.
You can work in from behind,
like normal.
Just like training. It's like we won't go into that. Right then, so there we go. 2-0. Just had Tom on, who had another great performance, really, following on from Stratford Town. We've seen the first goal. Let's get your version of it. Who you think actually got the goal? There's two people that could be in the frame.
We did say we'd like to see it again, so
Yeah.
We've seen this
Well,
still
obviously the goalie's
shots.
had the final touch, hasn't he?
My first reaction was, and I kind of still stand by, in modern terms, I don't really think.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure that Steve-O's touched him that much.
Yeah,
there. It did seem like he was barged over the line, but having looked at the replay, I'm not sure there's an awful lot of contact there, is there?
The goalie's got to do better.
He's off balance, he's falling.
Yeah, he just seems to. Yeah.
The still photos that Shorty took show that Stevens gets a touch on the ball near to the goalkeeper, and then he sort of carries it over the line into the net.
I think his momentum takes him over the line rather than. It did seem like a foul when we first saw it in real time, but
if that was the other way round, I think we'd be disappointed that it's been a goal. In truth, and I think that impacted the referee's game as well, because he seemed to overcompensate, trying to make up for it the rest of the game, because there were some strange decisions.
Well, we've got the disallowed goal.
Yeah, that's the one. I think that was a goal.
Howe.
Well, one of the things we did say as well is that we haven't started quite as bright as we'd like to. You know, we hadn't quite started as fast as we'd like to in the last few games. So to get an early goal was good for us today. Again,
we've seen the still shots, and the number 9, who is Michael Taylor, brings down Andrew Gallagher. And Rennie comes in. Rennie doesn't touch any of them.
That's his own man, isn't it?
See, again, that's a perfectly good goal. And if you look before that as well, the guy who committed that foul, that's a yellow card. Yeah. He had to go there. There's no ifs or buts, because I spoke to the ref and he said, "Oh, it was careless, not reckless." Well, careless is a yellow card, reckless is a red card. So, he got some decisions wrong. It happens, doesn't it? I think he got the first goal wrong.
It was seconds, wasn't it, that after Hancock had done that foul that the goal was scored. But Hancock should have gone off, in my opinion, really, because the second tackle was worse than the one he got booked for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there were some strange ones, and like I say, I think it all stemmed from that goal that he gave in the first goal.
Also, Lewis Connor was very lucky, in my opinion, the goalkeeper to stay on after pushed the referee, didn't he? And was it Di Canio a few seasons ago?
Yeah, he wasn't very happy with the decision, obviously.
No,
I think for me, like I said, it just goes down to, because I think at that point he realised, hold on, I shouldn't have perhaps given the goal, and he was, and then that impacts his sort of decision making. And it was an odd performance. I don't want to over criticise the referee, but it was a very strange performance today.
Well, normally you can't touch the goalkeeper, can you? And it's just a foul.
Well, I call it the Peter Shilton exclusion zone, because when he was the England goalkeeper, you couldn't get within 5 foot of him before the referee was blowing a whistle, and it seems to have carried on from there. But we had lots of opportunities. There's a great shot here by Matthew Stevens. Oh, we'll put the Storer shot on first, so we can see that.
Oh yeah, when he cut inside, wasn't
lovely
it?
effort.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it's a great turn and shot.
Yeah, just unlucky, isn't it?
That's what he does that extremely well. He's very good with his back to goal. He turns brilliantly. There's good runs ahead of him. Got his shot on target, done well though.
Yeah, he's good. He's done everything good. He puts a great shift in, Gaz, every week. Every time he plays, he's up and down, buzzing around, and he creates stuff like that.
Then early in the second half, we let's see this one again here. It's coming in. So Matthew Stevens shot.
Yeah, good turn and shot.
Wide,
I thought that one was in.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really deal with the threat of Rene. He was helping most things on. He won most of his headers in there. I think they struggled to deal with him.
This was Stevens in the second half early.
Oh yes, the keeper saving this one.
Yeah, it's just not quite got his shot away.
I think we were very comfortable all day. I thought we were very professional. If you look from I can't think of White having a save at the other end.
Two towards the end.
Late on in the second half. Yeah.
Then there was the offside goal here that.
Yeah, that was
from a free
it's
kick
hard
as
to
well,
tell.
So it's a strange one, isn't it?
Yeah, his flag was straight up. So the offside was for, was it Rennie or Tom that pulled it back? Whoever pulls it back, it's because Lana's flag straight up there before it gets across the goal. So
Matt Stevens been very unlucky, hasn't he, with the goalkeepers blocking his shots going the wrong way. Same with the leg offside goals. I'm sure if he's going to be given that goal after the dubious goals committee, as I say, Ken Samuel, who he's going to credit it to. But
I think he just needs one off his shin or off his knee or something, just to get a lucky goal, because his effort and work rate's there.
No, credit to Laddie. He causes the defence. Gives him a hard time.
He's a threat, isn't he? Definite threat, and very positive player. Then we had the Rhys Hones shot that he skied over the bar from an acute angle, I think it is, if I remember rightly. If we can.
He did all the hard stuff.
He did.
Just got to stroke that in, hasn't he?
Down nicely.
Yeah, come across. Just stroke it in now, and just.
What about his left foot?
No, that's for standing on.
Is it Daniel Day-Lewis?
I think if he takes that too early, there's no chance of him getting a penalty. So
his left foot's made
he's decided to come back inside and have another go at it.
And then finally, the goal that sealed the match and gave Kettering the 3 points from the big man Rennie.
Yeah, very well. I thought he had an excellent game today.
Yeah,
really good.
Man of the match today.
Just
great performance from him.
Just showed you there his experience, doesn't it? Of all those years of experience, wrong foot in the goalkeeper.
Yeah, just nice. Didn't try and overhit it. Just just stroke it, place it in.
We've been a little bit guilty of taking too many touches in and around the edge of the box the last few games. I think, you know, and we've discussed it as a management team. But you know, if you don't shoot, you don't score at the end of the day. And we'd like to see, you know, players getting shots away better like that, rather than trying to thread things through for people. And you know, chance was there, he took it. He had a good shot. You know, it was, you know, wrapped up the game nicely for us, didn't it?
Still, only 2 goals conceded at Latimer Park, the 10th clean sheet. We roll on to Royston Town on Tuesday, weather permitting, of course. We'll have to wait on that one. But people were saying we need to get 9 points out of 9 to maintain our form. But we've had some surprising results today. Kings Lynn losing, I think, 5-2, and Slough losing 4-2 at home to Bishop Stortford.
It's always going to be hard for, you know, a team like Slough having that big game in the week and then trying to motivate yourself back for the league again. People are going to drop points, and that's it. You know, it's about us being professional and doing our job and just keep grinding out the results. And we've got, you know, two new defensive players as well. We've obviously Tom, I thought was excellent today, and Kieran who's come on as well. So we've got options now. You know, it's the
new signings. You probably know more about them. Well, you do know more about them than I do. But Ibby and Callum, what's your thoughts on those 2 players that have come in?
Yeah, no, I think they're going to add a bit more depth and quality to the squad that we had. Everyone was kind of saying, "Oh, we're a little bit thin on the ranks and stuff," but you know, there was always a plan in place for bringing it in and looking at areas we needed to strengthen. But like I said, we got problems of selection now, so it's good to see if you look at the bench and the quality of the bench that we had today. You know, and we still pulled that performance out. So
people have been questioning that with Ibby coming in, but yet Ben Baker's gone on loan. Is there any reasoning behind that?
It's just for game time for Ben. I think Ben still got a big future in the club, isn't he?
Yeah, I also think as well, Ben's just come back from an injury as well, so he does need game time. He's not going to get any benefit from sitting on the bench watching us do our thing. So for him, you know, getting minutes is really, really important. It's part of his longer term development as well. So there's a longer term plan with Ben. He's a good cracking player. You know, hopefully at this level he'll go and prove that he can do it. Get minutes whilst we're making another push for the top of the league. You know.
Royston Town, mid-table side. We've beaten them 5-0 on both occasions that they've been here. No pressure.
Yeah.
Nice
thanks for that. Yeah.
It would be nice to get another scoreline like that, wouldn't it? But 3 points at this stage this season, if it's 1-0 with someone's backside going, that's all you need, isn't it?
We'll take anything. Like you said, the aim was to take 9 points from these games, and then we go to Hitchin as well, and just keep grinding on, keep putting the results, and keeping the pressure on the teams in and around us. People will drop points.
I think we frustrated for Stratford today, and you know we'll look to do the same again on Saturday. You know.
Very difficult team that we've had to play against in recent seasons. We normally lose against them. Lost 3-0 here last season and 4-1 away. We've lost 4 of the 5 games against them, but they never looked like it really today.
No, I think that was credit to the way we approached the game. You know, our game plan was to be solid, not to concede. You know, try and break up the game as best we could. I know we kind of turned them a little bit at times in the first half where we kind of relieved a bit of pressure, but you know, we expect Royston to be a very similar sort of game, and if we can take that kind of performance, that professional performance into the next game, then you know it will do us well, and we hopefully get another 3 points.
Brilliant. Well, thank you guys for that. Bitterly cold day. It's bitterly cold in here, as you can see. Oh, it's in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's freezing in here. Yeah,
this isn't cups of tea and things that you guys got. We don't get things like that here. We've got a nursemaid. But,
I do pay them though. Yeah, I get 9 teas and pay 15 quid. But yeah, they're £1 each. But yeah,
worse than Costa.
Yeah, Lewis does well.
Thank you. All the best. We'll see you next week.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you. And I'll see you midweek maybe. So there we go. That is Jim and Craig, their managerial team.